I took 90 days to find balance in my life, and I captured these moments so hopefully you could be inspired to soul blaze your life.
Ready, Lisa?
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the College to Calling Summit. My name is Miko Lau, and the purpose of this show is to inspire, educate, and empower college graduates on how they can have more clarity and confidence moving forward to the next chapter of their life. And today, I am really excited to be in the home of this amazing guest featured on this episode today. Her name is Lisahaisha. My name is Miko Lau, and I'm a recent college graduate, and I'm currently working on a project called College to Calling Summit, where I'm interviewing over 20 plus experts such as business coaches, entrepreneurs, successful people all around the globe. And I found Lisahaisha. She invited me to come to her home and talk to her one-on-one to really share her experience and how she created the life that she loves and impacting the lives of so many people across the globe.
My philosophy is, in order to really be happy in life, you have to know yourself. And if you don't know who you are, regardless of what you do or what road you take, you're not going to be happy. Even if you think, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to do this. But if you never take the time to discover yourself, so I found travel, for me, as other people may have other things, is the key to unlocking who you really are. It was just like, oh my God, a whole world opened up, and I had no idea it was that amazing. Everything was so different. And when you're 20 something like you are, it's like, wow, different language, different food, all these people. It's a little overwhelming because you're used to being at home in the safety of then school, and now you're just set loose. You can do whatever you want with no parents or anybody around. I get to make the decisions. What do I want to do? What do I want to eat? When do I want to go to bed? Who do I want to hang out with? And that was all a very big deal at that time.
I know lots of my friends, we all love traveling, but we find ourselves lacking resources. We might not have the money. We might be stuck at a job. So how did you make that travel lifestyle happen for you?
Travel was so inexpensive. You could go to Europe for like $300 for a plane fare, when you wait and you get the cheapest seats and all that. Then I stayed at youth hostels. So I was so obsessed with travel that if I got $500, I would just go. Oh, I got this, and I would just go. And I'd figure it out while I was there. If I needed more money, I would say, oh, let me work at a bar for a couple of days. Let me do this. I would find something to do. Or I'd meet people and say, can I stay at your home? Or you're my soul family. I'd create an experience. So
you just did whatever.
Whatever it took. Yeah, it was that important to me. It wasn't, oh, should I travel or can I travel? It was like, I'm traveling. How am I going to do it? How am I going to get there?
So what would you say are some of the biggest lessons that you really learned that changed your life completely from traveling and seeing all these amazing things?
Travel was a way for me to escape just the day-to-day life, to go into my imagination, stay in wonderment, and who are we, what are we, why are we here, and just look around and soak it in instead of being with someone all the time talking.
Oh yeah.
So I think a life lesson is to spend time alone, because that's where all the juice is. That's when you get your downloads. That's when you really figure out who you are and what you want. Then it helps you raise your creativity. So if you're a college student or just graduating, you want to travel because your creativity skyrockets if you focus on that, because you're meeting these people, and every time I met them, I write their story down. And it just helps you connect, and it helps you become a storyteller, a better writer, a better friend, a better person, because you're constantly exploring and ripping off the layers of yourself.
Right. What kind of advice could you give to someone listening right now where they might not have the means to just say jump into a plane and travel somewhere right now? So how can we implement these starting tomorrow?
Go to Venice Beach. You're here in LA, go to Venice Beach. Go to the mall. I used to bring my iPhone or bring one of those little mini cameras and just say, oh, I'm interviewing, just like what you're doing. Can I interview you? And then that helps you bond and get closer to people.
Right.
If you just go wherever you go, can I interview? I want to ask you a few questions, and you could go deeper into them.
Did you have people around you? I think you mentioned this a little bit about your family who says Lisa, what are you doing? Why don't you just go find a job? find a stable career, did you have people around you?
Everybody. My accountant would keep going, what are you doing? You can't do this. Now you're 36, now you're 37. You only have X amount in your account. You've got to save your money. You got to find a husband. You got to do something with your lifestyle. I'm like, no, I can do it. He's like, why do you keep doing this? And he was a couple of years older. He goes, I'm going to start traveling when I'm 50. He goes, I've amassed like $5 million in real estate, and I've got all these that are going to keep bringing me in residual income. Every penny I make, I buy a building, or, with other people, or he'll do something, buy another home or a condo to rent out. Because he said, then you could chill and bring in money later, but you don't spend your cash now. He said, the best way to make money is to save your money. He said, and you're doing the opposite. So the next year comes, I have this much and I spend it again. The next year I spend it again. Then I was turning 38 and he's like, okay, I'm going to stop you. You are not allowed, And then he turned 49. I got a call. He was dead. He just died on his desk with his head on his desk at lunchtime when everyone else was out at lunch. He never even made it to 50. He died at 49 because he worked hard. I work hard every day, 12 hours a day, and then I'm saving all my money and investing, and now I'm going to get to live the life. And I always told him, I want to live the life now so I have all this experience to make me a richer person later. Money doesn't make you rich. Experiences make you rich. Because when you're on your deathbed, you get to remember how you lived your life. You get to say, oh, I remember that time I was in St. Petersburg. Oh, when I was in Baghdad. Oh, I remember Havana. And you get to share those experiences with the people you shared them with, or you get to teach people, younger kids, or your daughter, whoever. But if you're saving all your money, oh, what do you do? I worked my whole life and I was a responsible person. Well, good for you. Your life is done. Good for you. How'd that work out for you? So now he had all this money and he didn't get to enjoy it, but he worked hard every day.
Yeah, and I feel like 90% of us are just doing this backwards, like chasing the money in the hopes that we could become the person we want.
When you chase money, money leaves you, I think, because you work so hard for it, and then you try to do the right thing and invest, and then usually the investment doesn't go well because you're thinking too much, and you're trying too hard to make more money, especially when you're younger.
So it sounds like we have to work on us first, really.
You have to become unique.
Yeah.
What's your unique selling proposition? Who are you? Why are you different from everyone else in your class? And that will make you stand out, and that will help you get money.
Talking to her has really opened my eyes, even for my own journey, to realize what's really been stepping in the way of this journey of I am my own biggest bully, and really to work on loving myself more is one of the key things that I believe all of us can work on, and also to just, if there's something you want to do, just do it. Once you make a decision, that's when doors will open for you, and the universe will really open a path up for you to do that. But you have to make the decision first.